Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for December 12th, 2017. We're going to have one of these fast-moving clipper systems moving through today, mainly for the north, and areas to the south might actually be dealing with some temperature issues from I-78 and points south, at least initially. There'll be two waves today, the first of which we think will be this morning, probably wrapping up by mid to late morning across northeastern Pennsylvania, but the areas across the far northern tier will get into it first. And then I think the trailing cold front associated with the system will move through later in the afternoon, and that is hard to see here, but it's right about here. So once that cold front comes through associated with this system, you're going to have another round of snow showers moving along that front south and east, and that's where the areas further south can get into that area of snow. But not too far south. I don't think this gets all the way down to like Philadelphia and I-95. I think this is going to be north and west of there. But areas like maybe around the I-78 corridor from Harrisburg through Allentown to maybe up to 287 in New Jersey and points northwest can get into some of those snow shower activities later. This morning will be a little marginal. Whether it's going to be rain or snow or a mix of rain and snow remains to be seen. Is going to be temperature dependent and where you live. Let's get over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm going to start this off at 4 a.m. Again, 32-degree line is going to be up here. Temperatures will actually go up a little bit overnight by a few degrees. And so when we move forward here in time and get to 6 a.m., look what it's showing. You got snow up here in the northern tier and across the Poconos. But down here, it's showing some marginal temperatures from the Lehigh Valley up into northwest New Jersey, or much of northern New Jersey, actually. Just rain showers possible at that point. Then we go through the day here, and this is now looking at 8 a.m. and you can see most northeastern Pennsylvania is in the snow here, but then further south and east, the temperatures are a little bit milder. We have the just rain showers. Now we're going to get a little bit of break. You can see that here. This is going into the afternoon, and then with that cold front when it swings through here, you got another round coming in, and this is across northeastern Pennsylvania at 4 p.m., and that moves off to the south and east, and you can see now the temperatures are lower because the cold front's coming through. So you have temperatures that are going to be conducive and supportive of snow falling and possibly accumulating even further south here. I think it's going to be just maybe a coating an inch in these areas right in here where I'm moving my mouse back and forth. Up in these areas here you could get, because you have a couple rounds and in the morning, the afternoon, you get a 1 to 2 inch type thing up there. Wouldn't be surprised if some of the higher mountaintops up here will get to 3. We do have a map out on the weather alerts page for that, but this is going to move off to the southeast pretty quickly. May get to I-95. We'll see. But I think by the time it gets down there, you're just talking about a few flurries and leftover snow showers. So this is going to be dying off as it reaches the coast, and then with that front as that swings through. So not a real big day today. This is another one of those fast-moving northern stream systems, and we have a couple more of these lined up this week. We go through the day here on Wednesday. Could be a flurry across the northern areas of Wednesday morning, but then we have another wave right here that's going to move right across the region on Wednesday night, and again early Thursday. You can see that right there. You can see it's not really much precipitation with it, but a few snow showers could occur with that, and this time will be areas further south, and temperatures will be lower this time because we have a very, very cold air mass coming in on Wednesday. Wednesday, your highs aren't going to get out of the 20s in many locations, barely getting to freezing down here by Philadelphia for a high. So when this comes in Wednesday night and Thursday, obviously temperatures will be very cold and conducive for that snow to occur, but it's going to be very light. You can see it's a very lightest shade of precipitation here, so just a few flurries and snow showers into Thursday morning, we think. And then we have another wave, right on its heels. This one's going to be for later Friday. Now, this is the one's even further south yet, but it tries to develop an area of low pressure right along the coast here and moves it northeastward from that point, but it could be close enough where it gives us some snow showers across the entire region, but more likely south and east. You can see those areas right in here that are going to be a little bit more. I didn't really highlight that very well, but you can see the idea. This area right in here along South Jersey and Delaware is highlighted for maybe a moderate band of snow. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. This is later Friday that this would occur. Again, it's going to be cold this whole week, so it's not going to be an issue of temperatures just today with that area low pressure moving off to the north, and then drags a warm front through. So you have marginal temperatures east central PA and northern New Jersey and points south, just not northeastern Pennsylvania on the other side of that front. And then once we get to the weekend, we dry out. I think we have a dry weekend coming up. Partly cloudy. It's going to turn a little bit milder, so we're not going to be freezing cold like we will be through Friday. Saturday's going to start to turn the corner a little bit. And then Sunday is going to be back to near normal temperatures with this system moving off to our north. We're then going to have to watch Sunday night and Monday. Now, the GFS is a little aggressive here and further south than the European model is with this, so it's showing a rain to snow type event here. European model is up here with this instead of down here, so which makes a big difference with rain versus snow. So we're just gonna leave the rain and snow mentions in the forecast for Sunday night, Monday. It's going to be track dependent on this system. If it's further south, we have more of an opportunity for snow. If it's further to north, it's more of an opportunity for rain, or at least a mix of rain and snow. So we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. Right now in our local forecast, you'll see a wintry mix listed in some regions here on Monday, but areas further south, like in Philadelphia, southeastern Pennsylvania, and points south, we're looking at mostly just a rain event regardless. I don't think it's going to be something that's going to affect or help those areas too much, but you never know. We'll keep an eye on it just in case. This is the GFS depiction today, so we'll see where this goes from there. Again, the European model is much further north of that, so we're not really going to take that seriously just yet. But today, we're just going to have just a recap. You have some rain/snow showers this morning. This is the first wave that comes through. Most of the snow shower activity is going to be across northeastern Pennsylvania, and especially the mountainous regions. And then that after a break, you get this afternoon. Once you get past mid-afternoon, and you get another round coming through with a cold front that's going to push south and eastward, which you get more areas further south into the mix here, with some very minor accumulations of coating to an inch and an inch or two up here in the Poconos. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for December 12th, 2017. Have a great Tuesday.